So you've signed up to play in a SportingHood contest and want to know what to expect. This video is going to walk you through everything. First off, while you can play on the web, we recommend that you download our app for the full SportingHood experience. Once the game starts, you will see tabs at the top of the screen. Clicking on a tab will show you the different types of markets that you can make predictions on. In the case of a basketball game, under the Full Game tab, you can predict things like who is going to win the game, who will win with a point spread considered, the points scored in the match by both teams combined, and the total points scored by each individual team. Clicking on the eye beside a market will give you more info on it. Under the Full Game tab, at this point in the game, the total points market, which represents the total points scored by both teams combined, is 225.5. So you can predict that the total points scored by both teams combined will go over or under that number. Remember that as the game goes on, this line and others will change depending on what's happening in the match. The odds to the right of each line simply represent the probability of that event happening. In this case, if you predict the over 225.5, your potential win will be slightly more than you risk, and if you predict the under, it will be slightly less. Let's say you think a lot of scoring is going to occur the rest of the game and want to make a prediction on the over. Clicking on the plus 103 will bring up a slider where you can choose to risk 100, 200, 300, 400, or 500 points. Simply move your slider to the right or left, and the risk and win amounts will be defaulted for you. In this example, we're going to risk 400 points to potentially win 412. Click on the Place Prediction tab, and a confirmation will pop up saying that your prediction has been successfully placed. You'll see that when you successfully make a prediction that your available balance, the number of points that you have available to make predictions with, will decrease by the amount you risk. In this case, we started with 5,000 points and risked 400, so our available balance went down to 4,600. If the prediction wins, that 400 will be returned to our available balance, along with the win amount of 412. If the prediction loses, then nothing gets returned to our available balance. Let's recap what happened here. Starting balance is 5,000. Available balance is 5,000 because we haven't made any predictions yet. We make the above prediction of 400 to win 412 on the over 225.5. Our balance is still 5,000 until we determine if the prediction won or lost, but our available balance becomes 4,600. If the prediction wins, then we will add 412, the win amount, to our total balance, and 812, the risk amount plus the win amount, to our available balance. If the prediction loses, then we will lose 400 on our total balance, and our available balance will remain unchanged. Let's make another prediction. Now we'll click on the Quarters tab. There we will see that the Hawks are at present 5.5 point favorites to win the first quarter. That means if you predict the Hawks minus 5.5, that they must win the first quarter by 6 points or more, or else the prediction loses. The odds on the Hawks are plus 110, and on the Heat it's minus 110. Let's make a prediction on the Heat. We click on the minus 110 and the risk and win amounts are defaulted for us. Let's again risk 400 points, and in this case the potential win would be 364 points. You can see that our available balance is reduced by another 400 points and is now 4,200. Our total balance will still be 5,000, as that only changes when we win or lose a prediction. Let's fast forward to the end of the first quarter. Atlanta now leads the game 36-27, and in the meantime, we've made a bunch of predictions. At any point in time, you can see your available balance at the top right corner of your screen. Clicking there will show you your total balance, available balance, and a list of your pending and settled predictions. Clicking at the top of the screen will take you back to the markets, where you can continue to view lines and make more predictions. At any point during the contest, you can view the leaderboard by clicking on the bar graph icon at the top of your screen. There you can see where you are in the standings, which is based on everyone's total balance, and view any player's pending and settled predictions. Just click on a player's screen name, and you'll be able to see all of their pending and settled predictions, along with their total and available balance. As always, you are just one click away from getting back to the markets page. At the end of the match, everyone's winning and losing predictions will be tabulated to produce a final leaderboard. You can view anyone's predictions by clicking on their screen name. Click the top of your screen to go back to the final leaderboard. You can always check your upcoming live and past contests up to 1 week by clicking on the My Contest tab on the home page of the app. While there are a few other things on the app, like our chat function, separate leaderboard to follow your friends in a public contest, and ability to create a private contest for just you and your friends, we'll choose to talk about those in a separate video. For now, you've got all that you need to compete on SportingHood. So have fun, and thank you for playing at SportingHood.